Hello, sweet sisters. Today is Tuesday. Here we are, January 2021, and here we are on January 26th. So hello, sweet sisters. Hello, Dana. Hello, Joyce. So I had some thoughts for us here today. I've been hearing from lots of different people, still pouring here in South Carolina. Can someone give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? That would be great. Hello from California. Good to see you, Lynn, for some of the rest of you. So I wanted you to take notice of the photo, the painting that I have behind me. It's a print of lots and lots of doors. So you can see all the different doors, colors and shapes and sizes. And it seemed to me that these doors, hello, sweet sister Debbie, thank you, Joyce. It seems to me that today there seem to be a lot of doors in front of us. And I have so many people asking, well, which door are we going through? Are we going through the green door, the pink door, the brown door? Is it the double swinging door? Is it does it swing in? Does it swing out? Hello, Daphne. So I thought it would be good to jump on and share that we're simply living in a time of questions where there's a lot of options. So I want to be really clear about that. I want you to see all the beautiful doors. I remember seeing a painting like this many years ago, and I thought it was fascinating to see lots of doors. And it made me wonder, what were the possibilities behind each one of those doors? And I don't know about you. Hello from snowy Michigan. Jackie, I don't know how you all do it up in those places. I'm having a hard enough time with just a few gray days. Does anyone else feel like they're living in the twilight zone, or is it just me? Anyone? Ever since I returned, hello, Sonia. I always know it's you when I see all your flowers. Ever since I returned from when I was in DC on January 6th, that came from this pottery place locally, Daphne. But ever since I've come back from that January 6th in DC, where I shared many with you, my videos from that day, it's been truly like living in two worlds. I mean, I felt like this over the past year. We have the maskers and the non-maskers, and now we have the vaccine and the non-vaccine. And here I'm hearing so many stories from so many different people all over the world. And it truly was, I knew we were living in the twilight zone, but literally it's been the twilight zone for a while now. I get it, Chrissy. But it was like it ratcheted up for me, because ever since I returned from that day, literally the conversations I have with people, I can't even process. So I'm being very transparent with you. So I will explain to someone what I saw and how what we're being told is very different. And they look at me like I have two heads coming out of my body. And I realize that we have walked into this world where people believe what I call the stupid box, okay? That television set that we have in all of our homes. Some have more than one. I'm going to, just jokingly refer to it as a stupid box right now. Tongue in cheek, because I am working. I see lots of hearts. I am working to keep a sense of humor as we go through all of this. And it literally has been shocking to me to see people believe what is on that screen from people they've never met. They have no idea what they're like in the real world. And yet, for some reason, their opinion is more important. Fascinating. Family members, friends. It's been so intriguing to me. And so I feel like, I know I'm not alone, because if you're on here, I know that there's some reason that we're here together. But there's like this place that we're walking in, and I have watched things transpire. Now, I know in the US it's crazy, and I know with many of your countries it's crazy. I get that. But it's like we're walking in two worlds, and all I could see was that this print made a lot of sense. Because right now there are lots of doors, and I don't know about you, but we go and we try to research and we open up some doors. I don't know if you've picked up, I'm glad to see the hearts. You all are like a balm to my battered soul right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It seems like we're all going to different doors. And just as soon as I'm glad, Deneen, obviously there was a reason. You know, it was so funny because I never expected to add more people that day, but it's funny how the universe works like that. But I feel like no matter where we are in the world, we're all opening a door. And we go to one floor and we'll open a door, and then we go to the next floor and the next floor. Some of us that are in the U.S., hello, Mary. Some of us in the U.S. were watching what's supposed to be a new administration, but there are some really strange things going on. I had somebody tell me yesterday that they actually called the White House and it said that the White House was temporarily closed. So I'm adding that to other things that are going on, and there is just something strange. Did we all fall through a door and someone didn't tell us? Because we are in I literally feel, so you can take a look at this and let me know what your favorite door is, okay? What your favorite door is. So I wanted to offer this to you because it seems to me, so what I'm being given as far as insight is that we're between the old and the new. So apparently we had a certain number of doors that we had all been tap dancing with, for the previous part of our life, and things are being shaken up. Many of us have been on this journey to awake, and everywhere I turn, so I check out the videos and the resources, everyone usually has more questions than answers right now. And I think that's really important for us all to remember. Anyone who is out there saying that they know exactly what's going to happen, and 74 years, I haven't done this much research since high school. Good for you, Esther. I'm hearing that from many, many people. Absolutely. We're all shocked into wherever we're researching. Anyone who is out there saying that they have all the answers, that's a reason to be suspicious, my sweet sisters. So that's the best I can come up with at the moment. Just as soon as someone says, oh, well, this is exactly what's going to happen, I'm like, what is that about? Too many interesting doors just to pick just one. Love it, Sally. Love it. Martine, I'm so glad to have you with us too. Kay, there's a lot of fear everywhere. And Marilyn, you hit the nail on the head. Many new doors are on our horizon. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I know we would all like to know, is this the door? Is this the door we're supposed to go through? Right now, I'd like God, the divine, to send us a memo and say, Kim, this is it. Put a big arrow and say, go through this door, please. Anybody else? The patience has never been one of my really good virtues. So what I'm finding is that we're all going through an exercise of understanding there's a lot of possibilities. And so as you ask questions, that would be the thing that I wanted to come on here for, is ask a lot of questions. Because we can approach all these doors one of a couple of ways. We can frantically go in at each one and not really see what's on the other side because we want to go to the next one. Or we can just say, I'm going to stay in my home and I don't even want to see. Don't even show me that there's more doors, Kim, because I really want to only focus on my life. I don't want to see them. Cover them up, Kim. Or we can patiently and lovingly figure out how we're going to go through each one. So embrace, one of the things I know I'm trying to do right now is embrace the questions. Embrace the questions. We don't like that space. We want answers. I even had somebody this morning, I started off my day at 7 o'clock this morning and had a program with people from around the world, Portugal, Poland, Brazil, the UK, the US, and everybody, is wanting some answers. And the thing is that so many of us are tired. Anybody else tired? Give me a thumbs up, a yes, or an emoticon that describes just how tired you are. But I agree with you, Teresa. God will direct us as we'll open the right doors. And it seems to me that we're each being asked, I see your thumbs up, we're each being asked to broaden our perspective on the fact that we're walking through a multidimensional world. The world as we saw it even a year ago no longer exists. There's a new world coming. And when we are exhausted, Chrissy, I'm with you. I found myself the other day saying, okay, God, enough is enough. Do you think? So I'm like, okay, what do we want to learn? I know, Terry, we're all in that place. We're all in that place. So instead of finding ourselves frustrated with all the questions, perhaps we can find a way to admire the beauty of all the doors. And I see the doors as simply representing new and different possibilities. I don't understand exactly how it's going to unfold either. But what I do know is I am trusting the people that have more questions than answers. And I want to encourage you all. I heard a song this morning that sometimes it takes a mountain to trust in you and believe. Amen. I want to encourage us all to become more comfortable with the questions right now. And maybe let go of the hold that we have on the answers. You know, I could only hold on to one door, but when you look at all the doors, it looks kind of pretty. It's a beautiful look, isn't it? Get up every morning and wonder what crazy change will come today. And Jeannie, I'm almost scared to ask that these days, because goodness knows I am waiting for a UFO to land in my backyard any day. In fact, there's a nice empty lot beside me. I think I've said I'm sure there's going to be one there soon. Why not? Let's finish it out with a bang, shall we? So I wanted to encourage us all to have a sense of humor. I'm getting ready to jump on for my next class today. I have another 3-hour session this afternoon. I see the hearts, and that's a good thing. May we all keep a sense of humor. If we have to, let's name each day like an episode of the most recent drama. Hello, Rebecca, I see you, dear. But do look for people who are asking more questions than have answers. I don't think there are people, I know there are many that are leading us in the wrong direction, but I do believe that others really do think they have the answers. We simply don't realize that just as soon as we have the answer, something over here can change and the answer shifts. So may we all have an element of compassion for some of that. But I did want to mention a woman I ran across. So there is an app called Rumble, Rumble, Rumble. And it's a video app. Many people who have been kicked off YouTube are going to Rumble. But Deborah, I have to laugh to keep from crying. I'm with you, Deborah. In fact, someday I'm going to be coming on some music so we all can just dance a little bit and try to get ourselves to loosen up. I know I'm having to do that. Make sure my jaw is loose and get some music to help me jam a little bit as the world turns. Barbara, maybe we should have a competition. Maybe we should have a competition about coming up with the best names. Sherry, I noticed you cling to your blue necklace. So what this is a labradorite. This is a labradorite crystal, and it is a very healing crystal. I do wear it often to keep myself grounded. Sharon, I don't have any answers, and it kind of scares me. Sharon, I agree with that, and I've been tuning into my divine team, and I'm going to share with you some of the insights that they're sharing with me in the upcoming days. But before I jump on, watch Rumble all the time, I want to mention a woman that I found on Rumble. So you can find her when you search on Rumble. It's the letter M-E and then Cragg, C-R-A-G-G. M-E-C-R-A-G-G. And let me tell you what I've been, Bonnie. I've been more inclined to seek out persons that are at peace. Yes. So Bonnie, you'll especially like this one. So I ran across this woman. She is almost 80 years old. She worked in DC for much of her life. And she offers a different perspective, and she asks good questions. This woman is not out there trying to give us as many answers as saying, folks, wake up. Why don't you think? It's my job at my age to shake you all up. And I've just found her very refreshing. Very refreshing. She doesn't play any games. You see her just like she is, and I simply wanted to mention it to you. Some of you might find her as soothing as I do, and also be inspired by some of the questions that she's asking. Hello, Jashi, I see you too. And so that's what I'm offering here today, sweet sisters. I wanted to be sure to jump on because sometimes by 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I am worn out after having taught 7+ hours during the day. I work with corporate clients and love what I do. I love the people I interact with, but I also love you all and wanted to give you some insight as well. So As I wrap up here, just want to remind you all, good praying and breathing exercises. I really just wanted you all to hone in on all of these doors. They're beautiful. So if you want to make your own drawing inspired by this print, figure out the different doors that are simply in front of you right now. Because what I do know is that there's something glorious on the other side of this. What if all those doors lead to that same glorious place of freedom, of sovereignty over ourselves, of hope and healing and joy? My son says all the preachers that say they are healing need to go to the Children's Hospital. Rebecca, I genuinely believe that we all have a role in healing the world. I think that's part of the beautiful space that we each are. So I'll smile at that. Lotus Mudra has been helpful to me. And Tammy, I'm glad you love the doors. You're not alone today. And that's what I wanted to remind you of as I sign off here. You're not alone. Each one of you are, to me, a beautiful door that is a gateway somewhere. And because you and I have connected for whatever the reason, there's a reason. And I trust that. So for today, I'm going to look for the people who have more questions than answers, and I am full of questions, sweet sisters. I will always try to be very transparent with you and straight with you. I simply want you to know you're loved. So I jump on to give you a dose of inspiration for the day. And Rumble, so Rumble is the name of the app. And the woman that I'm suggesting you check out, only because she's very grounded. You may not like everything she has to say, but she's very grounded. M.E. Cragg, C-R-A-G-G. M.E. Cragg, C-R-A-G-G. She's almost 80 years old. She's got long gray hair, and she just lays it out there. So I thought some of you might find her especially intriguing. Sending you all much love, much light, and maybe in our dreams tonight, I will meet you all by some of the doors, okay? Until tomorrow, dear ones, love you. Take care.